But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
He's checking.
Wilson throwing again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
I know you feel that.
All right, Brent, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 40-yard line.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
What we got? Got it. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Watch the back.
Here's Wilson to throw. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Chris, 47. Check, 47. Go. I'm coming after you. Coming after you. Check 13. Check. Go.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Check. Watch the screen. Alert. Hey, zero.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
All day. Alert. Check. Mike. 47's the Mike.
Throwing again. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Far left. 44.
Again, Wilson. And Jennings has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Fourteen. Hey, easy.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. To throw again is Wilson. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Green 80. Still got 4 down, 4 down. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 44. Check. 44.
On 2nd down now. It's Hines. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Hey, alert. Took right.
Here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? 4, Mike, 5-4. Blue draw, Corkers. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ready?
On 1st down, Grayson. That would complete to D.D. Westbrook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Grayson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Looking deep for Hilton, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. T.Y. Hilton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this 1st quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Seahawks take over.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0.
On 1st down, Hines. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Check, 47. Watch the run.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Hey. 4 down. Switch. Hey, alert.
They run with Hines. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st down, Seahawks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
We got this.
14.
Mike 47. Watch the slants.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Now on 2nd and 16. Wilson. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
54. I got it.
On 1st and 10, Grayson. And he'll get that to get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Complete to Leonard Fournette. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Grayson. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Fournette, a first down carry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go. 30 base. Right there. 54 Mike. Squeeze, double. Get it.
Grayson now. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Grayson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yeah. Snap.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grayson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Hines. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Alert.
Throwing is Wilson. Rolling to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action with Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now Wilson on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 2nd down, it's Hines. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free, no first down.
And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That one complete to Hill. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Grayson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing on first down. Grayson. The open man is Westbrook. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed once he got it and took off.
Team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Keep putting that ball on the ground. That's our ball.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Set. 18 Gator. 54. Mike Bravo. It's been a long day for you.
Following the fumble recovery, Grayson, his throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Second and 5. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Donnell Pumphrey, but now it's third and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up third and 5.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, fellas. Here we go. 18 Gator. X3. 218 Chopper. Get it.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting it.